I don't know how to explain to you guys, but the reason why I feel Kyle Shanahan is a coward, bro, is he's not accountable. What kind of head coach does that? He ducks from the questions. He lets his players answer that question when they're unaware of it. That's not a quality coach, bro. That's a fucking coward. And here's what we need to stop. Stop giving this guy excuses. How many excuses does he need, bro? I'm going to give you a lot of reasons why we should stop giving him excuses. This trend has not improved. The injuries have not improved. The way he coaches our players, bro, they get hurt instantly, bro. Injuries increase. Outside of 2019, we've suffered the most injuries at the quarterback position. We average 3 quarterback injuries a season. That's not a good rate. You want to see why I question Kyle Shanahan's way of winning games? Dude, I think he needs to value more pass protection. Trent Williams is the best pass blocker, but most of the guys we have, they're decent. But outside of our depth pieces, bro, it's a liability. A lot of injuries are going to increase at the position. So those injuries add up because of our offensive line doesn't hold up well. It doesn't hold up long enough. This type of offense is like a suicide for the quarterbacks, bro. You got to give them some time. But instead, it's a quick throw, they get hit. Quick throw, they get hit. The running game, it works until we play an actual good defense. Then we're just a one-dimensional offense. Our defense looks well until injuries start to pile up. We look good, and then penalties after penalties, and it kills us. Kyle Shanahan has been getting so many excuses. Most coaches and GMs who made those type of trades, they would get fired. But Kyle has to really hope that Brock Purdy saves his job because this is the last pick of the draft. If he becomes his lucky charm, this guy isn't going anywhere anytime soon, but at some point, he has to go. What's Kyle Shanahan done for this team? I question durability. Like, we need those players to be on the football field. We don't need to have so many injuries. He needs to value the way the players play, man. I want my players to be fully healthy and play a whole entire season, bro. We shouldn't have to have too many injuries. We should be able to have some guys that can step in and play and not have to deal with so many injuries. That's a concern. It's been a concern under his tenure, bro. We've had the most injuries in football. And it's hard to admit that. The way Kyle Shanahan coaches the players, bro, they have a higher risk of an injury than most teams. So you have to question it, man. And then he can't even own up to his mistakes. He can't own up to those mistakes. He can't admit he was wrong because he's stubborn, bro. What's so hard about being a critical fan? That's kind of disappointing. You having this guy coach for 7 years and he hasn't delivered a Super Bowl ring, that's kind of a question mark. Usually coaches like that, they don't have a job for too long. They don't have a job for too long. They're either on their final contract or something, and if they don't win something, they gotta go. They go elsewhere, and maybe they find their purpose elsewhere. But I think this is pretty much the season for Kyle. I think he's either got next year to prove himself. At this point, we're stuck with him until Jed York fires him, because Jed York seems to like him. But I feel like we have to stop giving this guy a pass. Come on, man. As a realistic 49ers fan, we got to stop giving Kyle passes, man. Oh, without Kyle, we're nothing. Oh, what coach can we get? I'm pretty sure with this type of stack of talent we got, we can win a Super Bowl with a better coach. There's got to be better play callers that can be good head coaches. Like Ken Dorsey, he's a quarterback guru. He knows how to develop quarterbacks. Eric Bieniemy, from what he's doing at DC, bro, he can be a head coach after this upcoming season, and he might even give this team a chance to win a Super Bowl, bro. With the way how Kyle coaches our team, bro, we have a higher risk of injuries. And we don't have those guys out there. They miss time, and it's a liability. I feel like if you can get a good quality coach, I'm pretty sure we have a better chance to win a Super Bowl with that roster we got. Kyle can build a roster, but he can't build a quarterback. He can't build a quarterback. He can't build a healthy roster. I don't have a question with the way Kyle Shanahan runs the team. I have a question of the way he does it. And the way he looks at quarterbacks, it's a joke. The moment that he decided to sign Brian Hoyer and drafted CJ Beathard, I was pretty much questioning that move. There was other quarterbacks he could have got, but he didn't go that route. He didn't go that route whatsoever. So you kind of figure, oh, he can make something out of something with these guys, right? Not really. It has to be a really good quarterback to win. But this type of mentality, bro, it doesn't work. You could have a great defense, but it's a disadvantage. The leads got softer. Defense can't get too physical like they used to. And you have to win with more than just a solid quarterback. That quarterback has to do a lot more than just manage the game. Just with Brock Purdy being our starter, I don't know how many games he's going to stay healthy. That's going to be a concern because you don't want Sam Darnold out there. We've seen what Sam Darnold has done with 55 games. He's not that good. We're giving this guy a chance because Shanahan thinks he can turn his career around. He thinks of him as a Steve Young. That's a terrible comparison, but that's my problem is Kyle Shanahan does not fucking vision a fucking winning team. He looks at them like he can do something, bro. He wants credit. He doesn't want the player to have his credit. He wants to take full credit. He wants to be the star, and that's the problem. He's a dictator. He's a micromanagement. He doesn't know what he's doing, bro. He is really going to, eventually he's going to lose the locker room. Eventually the locker room's going to get fed up with him because of the way he runs the team, bro. A lot of players that left the Niners, they have a bad taste with him. You know what I mean?